Hi everyone, this is Lisa Marie from Artistry by Lisa Marie. Today I am playing with a new coloring page I just drew. The focus today will be on the grayscale part of this image, so the skin, hair, and grayscale folds in the material of her dress. First I'll work on her skin tone. To start, I'll block out the darker shadows in her skin with a darker pencil color. This helps me sort of map out where the shadows are and get a sense of the lighting. If you're new to grayscale, remember it's as easy as 1, 2, 3. Get one dark color, one medium color, and a light color. Put the dark color over the darkest shadows, the medium color over the mid-gray shadows, and the lightest color over the lightest parts, and you have the basics for grayscale coloring. Once you're comfortable, you can add more colors to your palette and play a lot more. There are many colors you can choose for skin tones, but I really wanted her skin to be warm, so I built up the shadows with a rich warm brown. And the mid-tone is a soft warm beige. The lightest part is a delicate peach, which I'll actually use to blend all the layers of colors together to get a smooth blended look. And there's that nice light peach in action right there, blending all the layers together. After I have all these warm undertones, I'm going to add also a touch of red for accent. I usually spend a bit more time with the lightest color because that's the color I use to blend all the other layers together. And nothing wrong with a bit of white for a little extra highlight. All the colors I'm using will be listed in the video description, so you can easily go look and reference the exact colors. And the pencils I'm using today are Prismacolor. This page is available for you to download and color. I'll include the link in the video description so you can go get it. And if you really enjoy this idea of a dancer in a mandala design, I have a whole series of coloring pages like this that you can download. I'll include the link to the Mandala Dancers bundle in the video description as well. Next is her hair, which I thought would look great if it was a bit darker. Just like the skin tone, I'm blocking out the darkest parts first to get a sense of the lighting. With hair, I apply color in strokes or small dashes of line, following the pencil lines already used in the original drawing. That helps keep the texture so it looks like hair. And I still wanted it to look warm, so the darkest color is dark blue, but then I used warm brown to make sure that the coloring isn't too cool. If you're not sure if a color is warm or cool, you can always look at the color wheel. Warm colors are on the sides with the red, oranges, yellows, and cool colors are blues, violets, and greens. To get some rich depth to her hair, I'll do a few layers of color with the shadows. It's a bit of a balancing act, using blue as the darkest and lightest colors in her hair here, but mixing in a warm brown so it's not too cold. I let the white of the paper show through for the lightest highlights in her hair also. The paper color is another tool that I sometimes use when coloring an image. If you're enjoying this video, remember to go check out my playlist, How to Color Like a Pro. It has a bunch of coloring tutorials in it. Next up, I'm taking on those fun folds of material in her dress. Just like the skin and the hair, I start by blocking out the darkest shadow with the darkest color. Then I use the mid-tone color. That's a pink rose here. And unlike the hair, I didn't want this part to be too rich. I wanted it to be softer. So I'm being careful to not press down too hard with my pencil. And I'm using the white of the paper again. letting the white show through really helps soften the color. Also, I'm not completely covering the surface with color. I'm just letting the white of the paper stand on its own in certain areas. Takes me a little bit longer when I try to do this, softer look. I have to go slowly. If I go too fast, I tend to push down too hard with the pencil. The lightest color is actually white that I will be using in this. So for the dark, medium light, there's a dark red. The medium tone is that soft rose. And now the lightest color here is actually going to be just white. And I'm going to use a white colored pencil to blend the dark and medium tones in the material and help blend those colors into the white of the paper. So there you can see I'm filling in the area a bit more with my medium tone. A little bit different for each of these sections. The skin tone I completely covered with warm colors, warm browns, very nice warm soft colors there. The hair, much darker, richer shadows, really pushed with numerous layers of different colors to build it up. And now with the material, I'm basically just using two colors, actually. That darker color for the shadow, and now just being very careful to delicately fill in the midtones with that single color. So 3 kind of different approaches to grayscale to get, 3 slightly different effects for coloring it in. But the nice thing is overall with, each of these approaches, you still get that nice sense of volume. You can still get some nice, beautiful, rich shadows and highlights. And the overall effect is, it's a good start to help get this image colored and help it sort of pop off the page a bit. And there's the white pencil that I said I would use to blend these colors together and just blend them right into the white of the paper. It is absolutely okay to use the color of the paper as a tool when coloring in an image. Once I'm done with these, little touches of highlights and using the white pencil to blend these layers in the material, I am going to go back and actually add another layer, I think, of blue to that hair. Just I really want to get a nice rich shadow there. But that's it for today. Thank you for visiting today in the studio. Remember to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss the next video. And stay creative. Bye!